Welcome to the Benevolent Podcast. I am with my friend, my home Steely Biscuit, my sis, Angie. Say what up.
Hey everyone, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here today on the podcast to just talk. Let's get right into it.
Let's get right into it. Woo, how are you doing, Angie?
I'm doing good. I'm really doing good, Every day is something new, but, we're staying strong.
Amen to that, right? Come on now. It just seems like every 2 seconds there's a new update on what to do.
Oh, I know.
In regards to this whole Corona thing, you know what I mean? But, man, God is so good. The joy of the Lord is still alive. You know what I'm saying? The grace of the Lord is still alive. And I'm just excited that I can be at home with my family, you know what I'm saying, with my wife. We're taking care of each other, we're loving on each other, we're supporting each other. So that's what's really important, And I'm able to help out my other extended family members from the distance. I can't, connect with them physically because we're practicing social distancing right now. But, and a really cool thing happened yesterday. My wife cut my hair yesterday, and it looks really good.
There you go. Learning new skills and stuff like that, cutting hair. Like, I've been trying to do that too, like practicing on hair, practicing different skills,
Right.
in the meantime. Because we have so much time now.
Yes, we do. So this is what happened. So, she cut so I used to do the bald cut. So she cut everything off. She made me bald, and then I lined up my own beard. So I taught myself how to line up my beard.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we worked. It was a group effort, teamwork. Exactly, a group effort, teamwork. All right, cool. So let's dive right into what we're gonna do with the podcast.
Alrighty.
Whenever I do this podcast, I like to open it up with a game, some type of activity.
Okay.
So this is going to be a riddle. Are you ready to solve the riddle?
Ooh, Lord have your way. Yes, I'm ready.
All right, here we go, Angie. Here we go. Okay. What part of a bird can swim through water and not get wet?
What part of a bird? Like physically, like a body part?
Sure, if that makes it clear for you, sure.
Okay, what part of a bird can swim through water and not get wet?
This part of the bird can go through water and not get wet.
I mean, the bird's insides? That's hard. That's really hard.
That doesn't make sense, Angie, because if the bird drinks something, their inside
they get wet. Okay, what doesn't get wet? What part? Like their personality?
You said their personality. I am done.
I've never heard this before.
Are you ready for the answer?
I am so ready.
Are you sure? Okay. The part of a bird that can go through water and not get wet is its shadow.
Oh my goodness.
Or another answer would be its reflection.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so hard.
So you would have never guessed that, huh?
That's very witty, though. I would have never guessed that.
I didn't make that up. I found that on Google.
Okay.
You could have Googled. I can't even, Angie, I can't see you right now because your video's off on Zoom.
Oh, but we don't cheat here. I wasn't gonna cheat.
That's true. You are an integrous woman. That's why I respect you so much. You are a woman of integrity.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you are. All right, so let's dive right into the questions. We're gonna start with question number 1.
Let's do it.
As a Christian, how have you been able to navigate through the Corona pandemic?
Alrighty. As a Christian, honestly, just staying prayed up. Each and every day, like just praying in the morning, praying before I go to bed, praying like even throughout the day. I feel like during this time we have so much time to ourselves. And I'm usually a busy person on the go all the time, but I feel like in this time we have so much time that we could be spending with God. You know what I mean? Like that we could actually make room for him to come in and have conversations with him and like spend time with him. So as a Christian, the way I've been like staying strong is really just having constant conversations with God. Another thing is, yeah, we can't be with people and like physically be with godly company, but like calling people up. Like the way I've been staying sane, because I'm a people's person, is just calling friends and family every day. You know, like whether that just be to talk about like random things, our favorite show, or just to pray, or just to have long, deep conversations. You know what I mean? Like we need that. We need to have that fellowship time, even outside of the physical aspect of it all. So just like having those conversations with people, with God, you know, because as like I said, I'm very like I'm an extrovert, I'm a people's person. So someone that's likes to be out and about and talk to a lot of people, being isolated has been a lot for me, you
Right.
know.
Right.
It has been a lot for me. So I just make it my mission to not lean on my own strength but God's.
Right.
And you know, he fills me up every single day, and calling my brothers and my sisters in Christ, and just, you know, staying strong, because this is a lot. This is a lot. And I feel like we said in the beginning, every day is something new. So we just got to be flexible and roll with the punches that is being thrown to us. But we got to understand that it's okay. Like, we're not doing this alone. And we have people
Right.
by our side. We have God on our side, and we'll be
Yes,
good.
sir. Yes, sir. God is with us no matter what. You know
No
what I'm
matter
saying?
what, you know, as long as we
The
let him in,
word,
you know.
right? Exactly. As long as we let him in, the word says he will never leave us nor forsake us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, especially during this time, he's with us. You know, he never said we wouldn't go through hard times. He said he
Yep.
will be with us as we go through the hard times.
Mhm.
So he's definitely with us right now.
Yeah,
And
and we
you
also
touched
gotta
on
like.
something very.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, you can keep going. My fault. What were we saying?
No worries. And I was just like, even through the hard times, I was gonna say low key, we high key have to just thank him in advance. You know, like I just
Yes,
want to
yes,
thank him and just thank him
yes,
in advance for everything that I know he is doing and everything that is to come. You know what I mean? Like
yes.
this soon shall pass. This is a temporary thing. You know what I mean? Like
This too shall
God got
pass.
us.
Yeah.
You know, God got us.
Mhm.
So I'm just thanking him, even like through it all. I'm just thanking him for it
Yes,
and
yes,
helping us through it. So
yes. God is in control,
yes.
and there's nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Like fear, anxiety, depression, all
Mhm.
those things must flee. You know
Amen.
what I mean? We have to fight against those thoughts because those thoughts will only make this process worse. And I get it. Well, you know, everyone's different. You know, with everyone copes with crisis differently. You know what I'm saying? So I just pray that we're all, you know, that we're doing our best to stay connected to our families. You know, thank God for apps. Thank God for FaceTime. Thank God for Zoom. Thank God for Skype. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God for
Yeah.
all these really cool ways we can interact with our loved ones while we're social distancing. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm really grateful for that. You know, this is not a part of the. This is like a follow up question, which is something I'm gonna do just to get some more clarity or some more
Yeah.
insight on where you're coming from. What have you been doing to experience normalcy? So like, have you been going for walks outside? Have you gone
Yes.
grocery shopping yet?
Yes. 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 So I can't stay cooped up all day, every day in a house.
That's
So
not healthy. That's not healthy at all.
it's not healthy at all. So what I've been doing is I have been like taking walks, like really short walks around the block, or like I love to drink tea. Like tea is like one of my favorite drinks. So there's like this place to get tea right around the corner from where I'm living right now, and I go there like every so often and just get some tea and come right back home. You know, so that's what I've been doing. Just like going outside, stepping outside for fresh air, and getting some tea. Um, that's what I've been doing to like cope with it all. You know.
Good,
Um,
good. Yeah, I've been going for walks. I've been going for walks and I've been dancing like crazy.
ooh,
Like,
yes, me
and
too.
my style has improved so much, like my dance style, and I'm losing weight. Oh yeah, and that's some good news. Last year I was diagnosed with prediabetes. I'm no longer diabetic.
Amen.
Yeah, I was
That's
able to I was,
awesome.
I was able to reverse it, so I'm in the safe zone now. I
Oh,
mean, I
there you
wasn't
go.
really like
Amen. That's
in
good.
danger because I was
Yes.
I didn't have diabetes yet. I was pre, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was able to like go down from that. So now I'm
Oh, amazing.
Gucci.
Amen. Oh, that's awesome.
It's about to be a hot apartment summer.
Woo, don't kill me now.
Listen, at this point, we're not gonna
So
have a
funny.
summer.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
the military earlier today.
Mm,
Like we're about to experience martial law. Like we're about to experience a major nationwide lockdown because people aren't listening.
yeah, I
People are
know.
still
There's some
getting
states.
together in big groups.
Yeah, literally, there's some states still having backyard barbecue parties or like just going to the park, a whole bunch of people. And I've seen some videos too of people just being disobedient to what's going on and
Yeah,
like not listening. And I'm just like,
there
oh
are
my goodness,
nightclubs that are still hosting parties. My
it's so
brother,
crazy. It's so sad.
he's getting videos from his friends of nightclubs that are still doing stuff, like in
Mm-hmm.
like really small confined. Like that's disgusting. Like that's just
Ooh,
asking for the virus to spread that way. You
it's
know,
irresponsible. It's
it's
extremely
so
irresponsible.
irresponsible. It's sad though. You know, and have you heard China? China got their situation under control.
Yeah, there were. Oh yeah, their numbers are decreasing day
Dude,
by day.
quarantining, staying at home, only leaving the house to do essential things will flatten the curve. Like it will definitely like it'll help us get through this quicker. But people
Mm-hmm.
aren't listening,
Nope. Nope.
you know. So unfortunately, we have to do a straight lockdown like China did,
Yeah, and a
like Italy
curfew. We
did.
just got a curfew now.
We have a curfew now, yeah, but people aren't listening to that
Mm-mm.
because it's advised. It's not mandatory.
Yeah, right.
They need to change the lingo. And they need to start throwing people into jail. Honestly, yeah, they need to start throwing people into jail. They need to start fining
Yeah, that's what I
people.
heard. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna get
people
to
will
that
be
point.
detained.
Where are you, Angie? Are you in Boston?
I am.
What part of Boston? Dorchester, Mattapan?
I'm downtown Boston right now.
Oh, you're at Suffolk.
Yeah, I'm still on campus at the moment. Yeah.
So you've been trapped on campus.
Trapped. That's funny, but no, like, yeah. So I go to one of the universities that gave the opportunity to petition to stay, and I took that opportunity and I petitioned to stay. And I'm also an RA on campus, so I'm still
Yeah,
working for that
yeah.
position. Mm-hmm.
When will when will school be back in session? I mean, I know school's still going on. It's
Yeah, I
all
was gonna say,
virtual.
you mean like when will we be able to go on campus again?
Yeah, is that unknown?
That's unknown because like even now people are saying
Wow.
that we still might be online in the fall. So
Whoo, whoo, whoo,
hmm,
whoo.
I don't know. We'll see because these
Yikes.
online classes aren't it.
I heard that it's been the struggle. I heard like
It's been the
professors
struggle.
are having a hard time managing it because they're like old school professors that don't really know
Yeah,
how to
that
manage
too.
technology.
Yeah,
Like it's just a mess. It's
it
been an
is a mess.
absolute
It is a
mess.
mess. It's the professors trying to learn how to use it, and it's the students trying to have the motivation to do it. Because it's like a lot of
Wow.
us have not. I've never taken an online class in my life,
I
and
have. It's
it's
hard. It's not easy.
it's not easy. So
Yeah.
it's just trying to get through it. you know.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Online
So,
courses are hard,
mhm.
but you know, unfortunately, this is what we gotta deal with. You know.
Mhm.
All right, awesome. That was incredible, Angie. Let's move on to the next question.
Do it.
Question number two: what can we do to provide support for those who are in need right now?
Honestly, if you are able to give, give. You know what I mean? Like there are
Right,
so many people out here. Like me being in the downtown area, I just see it and it's extremely heartbreaking. Like
right,
if you're able to give to an organization that is a pantry, give. Like if you know some like college students that are still on campus or you know someone who's living alone and you want to drop groceries on their doorstep, do that, like we need to help each other because we're all that we have. You know what I mean? We
right,
have to help each
right.
other out.
Yes,
Something that my
sir.
school did that I appreciate so much, and I think that was amazing. So Marty Walsh asked one of the universities that were downtown in the downtown area, to
Right.
give up one of the dorm buildings for people that are in need, people that are homeless, to live in during this time. So right now, Suffolk has given up one of the dorm buildings for people that are in need, people that don't have a roof over their head to sleep at night.
Right.
So that's one of the ways that my school is helping out. But if you're able to like help out a friends, because like financially, everybody is in like a crazy place. So if you
Right.
can give, if you are blessed enough and you have overflow enough to give, just do it, because there are so many people out here that need help, you know.
Yes,
So
sir.
whether that being money, whether that be food, I
Right.
feel like we all need to come together and do what we got to do. And also just like I said earlier, call people. You know what I mean?
Right.
As easy as just a call. Like there are so many people that are alone, that live alone. Um like my older brother, he has his own house and he's on his own at the moment. And I just make it my mission to just call him every day, because
Right.
it's just like there's so many people that just don't have anyone like in their house, like any immediate family or people around them or people that call them on the regular that need like someone to say hi to them. Or because I know like when I was walking around the city and I was going to get groceries, because I have a grocery store like across this like down the street, so I usually go over there, and there's like old people sitting around like with nobody to talk to, and they just, when they see me, like I'm always having a smile on my face wherever I go. So when they see me, they're like, hi, good morning, or good afternoon, because they just like they yearn to talk to people, they yearn to talk to somebody, because they're
Right. Right.
so
Right.
isolated. People are just so isolated. So I feel like a few ways that we could provide or help people in this time, in this pandemic, is definitely, if you have money to give, food to give, and just greet and just talk to people over the phone, you know?
Right. Right. My dad is homeless, and because
Mm.
of this pandemic, because of this whole Corona thing, there are now more resources for him at his disposal than there were before the crisis.
Wow,
Like,
amen.
it's a good time for people who are struggling to get help. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, definitely.
organizations they're all coming together. To get people off the streets, because it's dangerous to be outside.
So dangerous.
Outside is just dangerous. Like, it's not like a death sentence to go outside,
Right,
but
right.
if you could stay inside,
Mm-hmm.
stay inside. Like,
Right.
there's no reason for you to go out unless it's for, like, unless it's like you got to get more groceries, or you're an essential worker, or you know what I'm saying. Like, there's no need to be overpopulating or getting into large groups. Like,
Nope.
none of that is lit right now. Like, that's none of that's lit.
None of it.
Not even a little bit. You know what I mean? We got to stay
No,
far away
nah.
from that.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm trying to live in time 100 years old. Shit, no, like, come on
There
now.
you
Uh,
go.
Shoot, I'm trying to be, you know what I mean, to you. My wife, she gave me a haircut. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking goofy. I'm struggling. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was
There
gonna be
you
busy
go.
burying it, but I figured it out. You know what I'm saying? God is good. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hmm.
trying to keep my sexy right. You know what I mean?
Exactly. There you go.
I'm not letting this Rona get in the way of my
No,
confidence. You know what I'm
can't.
saying?
Never that.
Shoot, I gotta keep my back straight. You know what I'm saying? I gotta walk with I don't
Authority.
even know what I'm trying to say. Authority.
Mhm.
There you go. I gotta walk with authority. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you
To
go.
let Rona get in the way of that.
Never that.
Now I gotta realize. I gotta accept that it's real. I can't
Mhm.
ignore it.
Mhm.
I'm not telling people to ignore Corona. You
Mhm.
gotta pay attention, because it's that virus mutates every day, right? They're saying it's getting more aggressive. So, like, the CDC, they're coming out with different ways for us to protect ourselves. Now they're saying we gotta wear gloves, we gotta wear masks. They even put out a video on how to make one, how to make a mask at home if you can.
Yep.
'Cause you can't find one. All the medical masks are gone.
They're gone.
They
Oh my gosh, they're gone.
online stores, you can't find them anywhere.
Nowhere. You have to make them yourself.
Gone.
Yep.
Exactly. So my wife and I, we have bandanas at home, and we're gonna turn them into masks.
Oh, that's nice. That's fun.
Yeah,
That's good.
you know. But yeah, man, this is dope. We're going through this podcast quickie. You know what I mean? Quick.
Busting them out.
Busting them out. Ah. All right, let's go to the last question.
Mm-hmm.
Um, where do you see yourself in 5 years, Angie?
That's a good question. Well, right now I'm an undergrad and I'm studying law. So yeah, I'm a law major and I plan to graduate in 2 years. And then I have 3 years of law school. So in 5 years, I'll be almost done with law school. So I guess that's where I see myself. Almost done with law school. Just hopefully like I have like well, let me like step by step, like I hope I'm praying and hoping that in like a year or two I get into a really great internship, a legal internship, and then go to law school. Hopefully the internship pays for the law school. Let's pray. And I just pass with flying colors. I also see myself like um perfecting different crafts that I see right now as somewhat hobbies, but that can later be maybe a profession. Like kind of like you said, you're working on your dance. Like I've also been dancing a lot over this
Good,
pandemic time.
good.
Um, like I have a friend, she also lives in the building, a couple floors down, and she's a dancer also. So we dance together in the basement, you know. So I've just been dancing a lot. Hopefully in the next 5 years I can do more because I went to a dance camp in January. I went to Monsters dance camp and it was amazing. It was an amazing experience. So like maybe just going to more dance camps, maybe some abroad, perfecting my dance craft. Also do more acting. I haven't been in. I've been in. Last time I did a performance was last summer, and I kind of want to do more consistently. So maybe just like doing more acting, doing more dancing. Um, hopefully get like a, you know, big break. Like do something maybe like on TV or something. We'll see.
I can
Um,
see that. I can see that. I can see that.
you
It's
know.
coming, Angie. Just keep working. It's coming.
Amen. Thank you. I receive it. And also like being more consistent with Angie
There you
Talks.
go. What's that?
Oh, so I have a YouTube channel. It's
Okay.
called Angie Talks. All right. So follow me on YouTube.
Oh God, I misheard you said. I thought
Hmm.
you said Angie's Blot or bots. I'm like, what is that?
Oh no, yeah. So I had a YouTube channel in 2019, and I was really consistent with it. And then like the moment my the school year started, it kind of depleted. But I kind of want to get back to that, be more consistent with that. I bought some equipment. It's coming in soon, and
What's up? Congrats.
I'm ready. I'm ready to get back in the YouTube game. So.
Here's my advice to you, Angie, as you know, someone who is older than you. And I view you like a little sister. You got time, Angie. You got time. Don't
Yeah.
let don't let what's going on outside uh make you feel like you need to rush into your calling. Like you're
Mm.
called, God got you, you're gonna be good. Just work hard. I'm not saying to not do anything, but just pace yourself. It's okay to take breaks. It's okay,
Mm.
what I'm saying, to do
Yeah.
things one at a time because you got time. You are young, you are talented, you have a lot of energy, and people know you, people know about you, like people know who you are and what you can do, what you're capable of. You have nothing to prove.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. That means a lot.
Yes.
Cause
Don't feel like you gotta, what I mean, rustle and bustle, or there's nothing. You're good. Trust me, you're good.
mm, yeah,
Just take your time,
that's
man.
real.
Find your identity. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my biggest advice for you. Like, what is like? How are you going to change the world? What will be your niche? My niche is the performing arts. So I
Yeah.
do skits. I put up plays. I make music. I have a podcast. Those are all connected to the performing arts. So what are you gonna do? It sounds like you have a similar journey. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you know, really hone that in and make it as strong as you can make it.
I respect that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, cause like you know me, I do too much sometimes. Yeah, I definitely need to pace myself and take it one at a time.
Yeah, Angie, I pace myself, but everything I do is strategic. So I have this podcast thing going, and then I got my Gemini 4-5 connection. I plan on I got this vibe where I could hit them up whenever I can. So my goal is to hit them up like
Awesome.
at least once a week, so that it's not too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I might even slow it down even more, to like once a month. I don't got nothing to rush to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
I'm only 27. I'm young too. You know
Right.
what I mean? I do my theater, I do my skit stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I
Awesome.
post my skits.
Awesome.
I got my short films. My high, I was a part of some short films that were like really big. I'm actually gonna send them to you so you can check them out.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I did something with Cynthia, which was really dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, I did something with the Boston Medical Center. I'm
Oh
actually,
wow.
yeah, I'm not trying to brag, but
Hmm.
because of my like connections with I went to the Boston Arts Academy. I graduated from there. And because of some relationships I was able to form, um, on my journey as a performing artist, I don't have to audition for anything.
Hmm. Got
I'm
you.
at a place right now where I don't. People offer me stuff because I've put in the work to get there. At
Yeah.
least in Massachusetts. In other
Right.
states, I'm a nobody. But in Massachusetts, I don't have to worry about auditioning for work because my name is known. Like people know what I can do, what I'm capable
And who
of,
you are. Yeah.
who I am. I'm a man of God. I'm married. I'm positive. I'm all about positive energy. But you'll get there too, Angie. It just takes time.
Right.
How
Right.
old are you?
20.
Yeah, you'll get to the point. Listen, I'm only 27, so it took me 7 years to get here. You'll get to the point where you don't even have to audition for stuff. People will give
There
you.
you go. Yeah. That's good. That's so good. That's awesome. I'm
Yeah,
happy for
so
you.
like I said, there's nothing to rush into. You're gonna get to a place where people will rush towards you to get
Hmm.
things done, and that's where you got to be careful. You can't sign up for everything
True. True.
because not everything is a good representation of yourself.
Yeah.
Like there's certain projects that I turned down because it wasn't gonna represent me in the light that I wanted, that I wanted to be done. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful with that too.
Yeah, I totally get that.
hmm But Angie, man, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so
Of
much.
course. I
You did
had
not
so
have to
much
do this.
fun.
This was so fun, man. Like I think I definitely gotta have you back on in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Please
For everything
do.
coming up. Like definitely, like thank you so much, Angie. You are awesome, talented, amazing. You have a bright future. You know what I'm saying? Like
Thank you.
you're gonna make it so far. You know what I mean? You're gonna make mad money, and
I
you're
received
doing all this. And this is the thing. This is the thing that I think is incredible about you. You want to know what I think is incredible?
what?
You have the biggest forehead I've ever seen, and
You
you
know
can just
what?
flip.
You know what? Don't even. Don't even do that to me. Because I can send you a couple pictures of you. No, it's all love.
I got you back. He's like, what? What is it? You're so intrigued.
You
What?
always
What
kill me.
is it? Angie, man, be safe. Follow the CDC guidelines, social distance. If you
Yeah.
know old people, don't hug them, don't touch them. Love
Never.
them from a
Yeah.
distance. Because
Yeah.
all those little interactions will hurt them.
Exactly.
It's not safe to do that with our old people right now.
Yep.
It's just not. So unless you have to touch, you know, your elders, don't because it's just like we don't
Yeah.
know. We're still trying to figure out how this thing spreads.
Right. Way
Yeah,
too.
Angie.
All
Oh yeah.
right. Talk to you later. I enjoyed
Talk to
it.
you
Thank you
later.
so much for having
No,
me
I enjoyed
today.
this. Thank you so much, Angie. This was great.
Oh, all right.
But let me do my closing. Let me do my
Oh,
closing.
please
So
do.
I'm still trying to figure out how to do this. So I'm still trying to find my theme song. I'm still trying to find like my closing. So this is my closing. All right. So thank you for listening to the Benevolent Podcast featuring Angie. Nah, I mean it's been a great time. We love you guys, and remember, stay positive and stay blessed. Peace.
Peace.
All right, bye, Angie. Thank you.
Bye.